think the ear's good.
There's a Pikachu
No, Lex is a sleeping Pokemon.
Yeah, but here's a rare one. Here, Ghost Pikachu.
I always wanted twins. So I told him when we first started dating and then we got married, I'm like, I'm just gonna have twins and get it over with in one shot.
Every little thing that went on, it's Aiden and Mason, Aiden and Mason, Aiden and Mason. The two of them were always kind of feeding each other and pushing each other.
They were the best of friends. They were inseparable. And they were perfect. They hit all their milestones. They were never sick a day in their life. Life was great. Everyone was all smiles. Everyone was healthy. Everyone was happy. And then you hear those words and your life comes crumbling down.
Everything started right before Christmas. The boys took their naps as usual. They were, 2.5 years old at this point. We get to, Denise's parents' house, and Aiden just goes right to the couch and goes right back to sleep and starts getting super warm. So we're like, oh, he must have a little virus.
2 days later, it was still there. We were going back to the doctor, and she takes one look at him and she says, your son has to go to the emergency room. This is a rare blood disorder. Our doctor was Dr. Wistinghausen. She looked at the slides and she said, your son has leukemia. And then she hugged me. Mason stayed with my parents.
And as a parent, you think you're doing the right thing by trying to keep Mason away from seeing everything that's going on. As the days went on, you could see them get depressed.
Every once in a while, he'll be like, Mommy, you went to the hospital. I was afraid Aiden wasn't gonna come home this time. So we started bringing him into the city with us, and he would hold Aiden's hand, he would kiss Aiden's boo-boos, he would, hold his hand when Aiden got his port in.
Making him involved actually protected him more.
He knew that Aiden was okay, and I think it gave him a sense of peace. 4 or 5 months into treatment, he started to lose his hair. We decided to shave his head, so we're like, Aiden, we're gonna give you a haircut. And Mason was like, hey, Mommy, I want a haircut too. And we actually kind of laughed about it in the beginning because they're identical twins. So we're like, oh, it's great. Aiden's gonna lose his hair and we can finally tell them apart.
You have to find the humor in every situation, and that's really, I think, what got us through a lot.
He handled treatment well, he was great. Because when you hear cancer, you think your world is gonna stop. Your kid's gonna have no hair and you're not gonna be able to do anything. But Aiden proved us wrong.
There's an event that happens every year called Light the Night, which is a walk, starts at like dusk, and they go through Eisenhower Park. And it's something that you don't really appreciate it until you see it in person.
You have or had cancer, you get a white lantern. So you see 60-year-old men with their white lanterns that have gone through this. And then you see Aiden, who's 2.5 years old, on his daddy's shoulders because he can't stand up tall enough, also holding a white lantern. And you realize the range of the people that this has affected. And you see hundreds of white lanterns and you just feel a part of something so much bigger than who you are.
Once you see it the first time, having your kid on your shoulder.
It's an honor to be able to share our story. It's an honor to be able to share Aiden, and it's an honor to be able to help LLS to help more people like they've helped our family. It's easy to pretend that cancer doesn't exist until it becomes a part of your life. The more that you give, the more lives you're going to save. The more smiling 2.5-year-olds you're gonna have in the world going through cancer treatment. Aiden, what are you? You're a...
Survivor! 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 Thank you. Thank you.